We're used to seeing him take on bad guys on the big screen. Now, superstar Hugh Jackman says his newest battle is with skin cancer. The actor made his announcement to the world by posting an Instagram picture of his face following treatment. ABC's Lindsay Davis has more on the star's medical scare.
From the red carpet and silver screen to the white sand beaches of his native Australia.
Oh, it gets pretty chilly here at night.
Hugh Jackman is one of the most photographed men in the world.
They all look to me.
But this morning, he's sharing a very different kind of close-up. The 45-year-old actor posting this picture on Instagram, revealing he had a basal cell carcinoma removed from his nose. You can see it in this picture, taken just over a week ago.
That was a brave thing you did.
Did it work?
Basal cell carcinoma is the most common type of cancer, with an estimated 2.8 million cases diagnosed each year in the U.S. Caused mainly by UV exposure, carcinomas often look like a reddish bump or scar. Fortunately, doctors say it's easily treated, and death is extremely rare, especially if detected early. Jackman credits his wife, Deborah Lee Furness, for suggesting he get checked out.
How'd that go? It tickled.
And now he's urging others, don't be foolish like me. Get yourself checked and use sunscreen. This morning, his reps tell ABC News he's home and resting and sure to be on the mend soon.
Trust me, I've been through worse.
For Good Morning America, Lindsay Davis, ABC News, New York.
Glad he is doing all right. And here with more on this common cancer, dermatologist Doris Day. Always good to have you here
Great
with
to
us.
be
So
here.
tell us a little bit more about the numbers and more about this type of cancer.
You know, the one thing you never want to hear from your doctor is the word cancer. And as dermatologists, unfortunately, we have to tell this to our patients more than any other doctor. And that's because skin cancer is the most common cancer, with about 3.5 million skin cancers diagnosed every year. But the most common type of skin cancer is basal cell carcinoma, which is fortunately what Hugh Jackman had. And the reason why that's fortunate is because there's 2.8 million basal cell carcinomas estimated to be found every year. It's very slow growing. It tends to stay local, and it's highly curable. So if you're going to pick the word cancer, that's the one you want to pick, because there's so much we can do. And so in the end, it's really great news.
I had one on my face about the size of a quarter. They took it out. It's totally fine.
Exactly. And we can, on the face is one of the best places for scarring. So we see basal cell carcinomas, squamous cell carcinomas, melanomas, more in sun-exposed areas. It can happen in any skin type, so everyone needs to be checked. And also you have to be checked even where the sun doesn't shine, so it's a head-to-toe skin check. But we look more in areas, I like to look along the forehead line, because that's where you missed your sunscreen, around the eyes, the nose, and around the mouth. So everywhere has to be checked. Those are the more common areas.
Can I just ask, how often should we do this? And is this something that only a dermatologist can do?
You should be checked by your dermatologist every year. It's really what we do all day long, so it is important to be checked on a regular basis once a year. But if you notice something new or changing, if you see a spot that normally should heal within 2, 3, 4 weeks that hasn't healed, show it to your dermatologist. We look with a bright light. We have devices, dermatoscopes, so we can look deeper into the skin, and we have a level of suspicion. And family history is important too.
And something that you've always told us, sunscreen all year round.
Yes.
Not just in the summer.
Exactly.
All year.
Every day, all year round, so important, because incidental exposure adds up.
Yeah.
And it's cumulative. So even on those cloudy days, even if you're just going for a walk, just apply the sunscreen, reapply it regularly, and no going to tanning beds. That's the same UV light that you get from the sun. So protect your skin.
Thank you, Doris.
Thank you so much.